Hi, my name is Elizabeth Ellis. I'm the women's lacrosse recruiting coach here at NCSA. I've been a college coach for 6 years and coached at all three divisions, D3, D2, and D1. Today, we're going to go into some detail about what college coaches are looking for while they're watching your highlight video or watching you at tournaments, specifically Division I coaches. Now, we're going to go into some defensive clips that are great for midfielders and low defenders. We're also going to go into some offensive clips, which are great for attackers and midfielders as well. Now, this first clip is a defensive clip. Okay, so this athlete specifically has some great communication. They communicate through a screen. It also showcases good body defense, and she's going to crash on ball as well and really chase down and create a 50-50 ball opportunity for herself. Okay, so this first option, quick screen, communication through that, body's up really good, kind of stops that ball carrier. Now she reaches for a knockdown, doesn't get it all the way, but she's going to fight and fight and fight for this 50-50 ball. This shows a lot of grit. As a defender, you're not always going to get a knockdown or cause a turnover in those 1v1 situations, but creating those opportunities for yourself, chasing down the ball, those last couple seconds of that clip really make a difference and also create some of those great opportunities for yourself and potentially a cross turnover. All right, this next clip, we're going to go through a 1v1 situation. You're going to see some great footwork, burst speed, athleticism. Definitely something that sets you apart at that Division I level is those three things specifically. College coaches really want to see your burst speed, especially in the 1v1 situation. Now, this 1v1 happens, but she also gets double teamed. She creates a draw and dump situation. So another thing D1 coaches are looking for is taking advantage of the 1v1, attacking cage, but playing with your head up and really looking for different opportunities when you get double teamed or when your lane decides to get blocked by another defender. You're going to see a great burst speed. She switches hands as well. Also really, really important. A double team happens and it's a quick feed to her teammate and then they end up scoring. So even though technically her 1v1 doesn't actually go through, what are you doing in that situation to still be a threat on the field? Even when your 1v1 doesn't work, draw and dump, quick feed to your teammate, playing with your head up. That's definitely what coaches are looking for at the Division I level. All right, this next clip is all about draw controls. You don't always win the draw control. Sometimes it doesn't go straight to you. It goes to your teammate on the circle, which is perfect. Now, something D1 coaches are looking for is what you're doing or how you're being a threat on the field. This specific draw control goes outside the circle, goes to her teammate, but now the draw control person needs to figure out what can I do to help the situation? We don't actually see her teammate needing help, but also at the next level, these D1 coaches are looking for players who not only can run or move the ball up the field with their feet, but passing the ball, moving is much faster than obviously footwork. So you're going to see in this clip, draw control goes up, it goes outside the circle, her teammate quickly gets it, but the draw control person now moves downfield. She's actually out of the view of the camera, but you can see she moved to space. She created an opportunity for herself and for her teammates and was a threat on the field, even though she didn't have the ball. Another great thing these D1 coaches are looking for. All right, this next clip here is a 1v1 under pressure. We've talked about these 1v1s before. Your speed, your agility, your ability to kind of burst away from your defenders is a really important skill at the D1 level. All right, so we're going to see a quick burst speed. She really kind of makes and creates a situation for herself, a 1v1 situation, out of a very small gap in the field between these two defenders. So as we start the clip here, she's going to get a quick feed from a teammate. She has one, maybe two steps, and she's already around those two defenders. She splits them down the middle. So she created just one, maybe two dodges in there. You don't need a whole lot of work to create that gap or that distance between yourself and the defender, moving your feet and really executing the shot under pressure as well. All right, this next clip is all about receiving a feed inside the 8-meter. A lot of this has a lot to do with our low attackers. You guys do this quite a bit, but also our midfielders as well, cutting from up top. Now, what D1 coaches are looking for is your ability to catch the ball under a really small window. So you've got a lot of pressure from your defense around you, and there's a very small gap for error there. But catching the ball under pressure, using both hands is super important as well. But as we start this play here, you can see she just has a quick cut She goes under her defender, a quick feed right to her stick, and a shot to cage. Very easy, but also important to execute under pressure. She gets bumped a little bit, but she still is able to execute and get that ball in the back of the net. All right, this last clip here is an 8-meter clip. Your shot velocity is super important, definitely something coaches are looking for. Same with shot placement, aiming for corners and around that goalie, but also running in the ball on an 8-meter. As you watch college, you're gonna see that quite a bit, and this is something coaches are looking for at the high school level as well. These D1 coaches, they want you to get accustomed to really pushing yourself to that next level. And one of those is definitely running the ball in on an 8-meter. All right, this clip specifically shows we've got 2, maybe 3 defenders also crashing in on her as she's trying to run in and get the shot off. Now, she doesn't hide or shy away from that defensive pressure as well. Doesn't scare her. It's not intimidating. Her feet don't slow down as she approaches cage. She runs in. She gets quite a ways into the 8-meter before she can execute her shot. She keeps her hands free as well and really executes that shot under pressure, and that's another thing D1 coaches are definitely looking for. All right, so a recap today, what some of these D1 coaches are really looking for per position. For defensive midfielders, we're looking for some of that 1v1 defense, right? Communicating under pressure, being aggressive, bodying up. They're watching that footwork very closely. For midfielders and attackers, now they're watching your offensive skills as well, how you can execute under pressure, under some of those defensive bumps that you're going to receive, using your right and your left hand, dominant and non-dominant as well. And also your agility, your speed, your burst speed, especially in those 1v1 situations. Now, if you'd like a little bit of help and if you're curious what fit or where you fit in as far as your athleticism for divisions, we can definitely help you with that here at NCSA. Just reach out. We'll absolutely be able to help you with all of that.